Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. We are going to be transformed into Lover the Clown. If you guys didn't already know, I upload every single week. Look out for a video every single week. Hey. Let's get started. I'm gonna jump right in. We are going to prime our eyes using MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. I'm gonna pick up my James Charles palette and use this brown shade as my transition shade. And then I'm going to go into this darker brown and deepen up the crease. And then I'm going to go into this fuchsia color right here and blend that into the crease to give it a pop of pink. Blend, blend, blend. I'm going to blend all the way into our inner corners. Then I'm going to go into this black shade right here using my favorite detail brush. I'm going to add that onto my outer corner, and I'm also going to add it onto my inner corner, and I'm going to very lightly blend those two shades together and have a halo effect on our eye. Make sure to go super light with the hand so you don't make a mess. I'm going to go into my Stila Kitten Karma. This is the Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow, and I'm going to pat that on the center of my lid. And then I'm going to just blend whatever is on my brush into the inner corner. And then I'm going to pick up my NYX White Liner, and I'm going to use this liner to give myself like a cut crease, but with white liner. It's not using concealer. So it's going to give a super pop to our look. And go with a super light hand because you don't want to mess up. Now I'm going to curl my lashes, add mascara, and I used Scarlette Lashes by Huda Beauty. Now I'm going to move on to my face. I already primed my face, and now I'm going to add Too Faced foundation, and I don't want to go too heavy on the foundation because I am going to add face paint. And then I'm going to go in with my Dose of Colors concealer and conceal the areas that need to be concealed. And then I'm going to set my under eyes using my Laura Mercier translucent powder. And then I'm going to very lightly contour my face using the Benefit Hoola Stick bronzer. And notice how I didn't go all the way down for the bronzer because you will see in a little bit. I'm going to fill in my brows. It's my favorite pencil by Benefit. And then I'm going to wipe away all of that translucent powder because it is time to work under our eyes. Now before that, I'm going to bronze up my face using some bronzer. I'm going to go into this brown shade right here and smoke it underneath my eye. You can get super messy with this. It's even better actually because you want it to be kind of like dark and spooky and smoky under your eye. And then I'm going to go into that fuchsia color and apply that with a angled brush super close to my lash line. And then I'm going to blend all of that out and make sure to go all the way to the inner corner and the outer corner. Then I'm going to go into my black and smoke that all out. Using my Inglot liner, I'm going to pop that in my waterline and also my tight line. And then I'm going to go into that black shade and add some more. I go back and forth a lot if you guys haven't noticed already from my other tutorials, but it wasn't enough for me. So I went into the pink and brought that pretty low and made it a very smoky pink black situation going on. And then I'm going to go into my face paint. I activated it using water. Now something that I definitely recommend is go in with eyeshadow first. See, your girl messed up. I had to go in with eyeshadow first just in case you like make a mistake. It's super easy to take off and then go in with the face paint. Especially if it's like your first time doing it. And then after every single face paint we apply, we have to set it with eyeshadow. So I'm going in with black shadow here. And I also made a little dot on my face that I didn't really like. I'm gonna go in later and make it smaller but here you see me going in with that eyeshadow. I didn't like how it looked, had to blend that out, and then I went in with my face paint when I was satisfied with the shape. And yeah, now it's time for the heart. I'm gonna go in with my eyeshadow. I'm using like a random brown eyeshadow, and then when I'm satisfied with the heart, go in very slow and steady. Slow and steady always wins the race, so be very precise. This is something that is hard to erase, so make sure you got it right, girl. I wanted to make my triangle a little bit longer, and then I'm going to add a smaller triangle on top of the heart to match the other side. And then I'm gonna go in with my black eyeshadow to set the paint. And then I'm gonna make a small circle on my face, which I liked more, so I'm gonna go ahead and take off the one on the other side and make it smaller. You could see I'm going with my foundation to make it look like nothing ever happened. And now I like my circle much better. Now time for our nose. I'm going to make 2 lines. Basically, one line is a little bit longer than the other, and then it's gonna meet in the middle with a little triangle and make a little circle on the bottom. So it looks something like that. And then with that fuchsia color, I'm gonna start filling in my heart. You don't wanna fill in the whole thing, just go super close to the outline of the heart so you could still see some skin seeping through. And then I'm gonna mix these 2 shades together to give it a little bit more of a pop of pink. And I'm gonna go right on top of that other shade that we used. And then with my small detail brush, I'm going to go into the black and smoke out the edges. This makes everything look much more dimensional. And then I'm gonna just blend whatever I have going on with that brush. And now it's time to make the other triangle under my eye. Fill it in. And with the white liner, I'm going to add a little accents so it looks kind of like pop art-ish. I'm gonna add it on the bottom of our heart and on the top. And then I filled in my black triangle with a smaller white triangle. And then with my white face paint, I'm going to make half a heart on this side and half a heart on the other side. And then I'm gonna go in with my white shadow and set that. If you guys know me, I love hearts, so that's what I got my inspiration. And now it's time to work on the mask. This for sure you gotta use eyeshadow because you are gonna make mistakes. And I just kind of referenced a photo and came up with something like this. It could be any shape you want. I really like this one, so I went ahead and made it. And now I have eyeliner on to outline my mask, but no, I changed my mind. I'm going to go in with the white face paint, fill in my whole entire mask. And I got this idea because I love hearts, and everything I do I put hearts next to, even when I write my name. So I thought, let's incorporate lots of hearts in this video. And when I'm done with that, I'm gonna outline it using my black liner. As you can see here, now I'm going back in with the liner. This is a look that you have to be super steady and slow because you can't make any mistakes. Well, you can, but it's gonna be really hard to, you know, wash off and make perfect and look like you never made a mistake in the first place. And then with that pink shade, I'm gonna do the same thing we did with the heart, but inside out. Now I'm shading the outside of the mask. And make sure your paint is dry. Do not go in with eyeshadow when your paint is wet. And then with the black shadow, I'm gonna do the same thing. Looking good, looking good. Now I'm going to go in with the liquid lipstick by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is called Dusty Rose, and I'm going to apply it on the back of my hand because I'm going to use a lip brush to apply the lipstick. You guys can use lip liner to outline basically your whole lip situation, but I went in straight with the lipstick, and as you can see, I'm going to extend the ends and make it super pointy and elongated. Fill all that in. And then with the black liner, I'm going to outline my lips. Something that I did that I didn't show on camera is how I did my Cupid's bow. I didn't go all the way in. You're gonna see the black kind of fade when it gets to my Cupid's bow. But other than that, everything else is outlined. Now I'm gonna pick up that same white liner and line the inside of our mask so it looks super 3D. And then I picked up this random ass liquid glitter eyeshadow. It's like the same thing as I have on my eyes, but a different company. The company name for this one is Lumella, and I'm using the shade Fooled. It's a super light lilac shade. And now it's time for the neck portion. I'm gonna make basically streaks. I'm gonna go in with the white, and I made 9 streaks. As you can tell, I'm making like a mini triangle on the bottom, but don't do that. I kind of came up with like a life hack, which you're gonna see when I go in with my pink face paint. I make a straight line, and then with the Q-tip, I make the triangle instead of making it with the brush because it's so much easier. So I go in with the pink, right? And then while it's wet, I cut the corners. Boom, boom. See? Easy, easy. You guys can make as many streaks until your whole neck is covered, basically. I have 9, I believe, so do whatever works best for you. And then I'm going to add some highlighter, of course. Do not forget that glow. I also added a mini little heart on my face, and I gave it little accents using the white liner. And then something I didn't do on camera is I added black hearts on my neck in different shapes and accented them with white liner. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is my version of Lover the Clown. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and of course, don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with all my latest videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.